make this quick because I know when I'm in a lab that sometime the service in here can get bad. So I just wanted to just clear up some of the things that I feel like people get confused about. So remember, guys, I no longer sell the dry. I no longer sell the dry, but I'm actually making a video offering the dry, and that dry is going to be about $1,000. Want me to tell you why? Okay, let me tell you why. So you know how I sell these bottles for $75 to $100, right? When you have the 10-ounce bag, and this is not 10 ounces because I use a lot of it out of here, but when you have the 10-ounce bag, you can get about 20 or more of these bottles out of that 10-ounce bag. So because people are still emailing me, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call your bluff. Since you talking about, oh, can I get it wholesale? I want that dry. That dry is gonna be $1,000 a bag. Yes, it is. 1000. Then maybe you guys will stop asking me for the dry when I tell you I don't sell the dry anymore. My sister, I spoke to Anisha. Y'all know she's the CEO of Magic Growth Pomade. She told me that whenever she was on live with me that time, and she showed the bag that she's had for years, that somebody emailed her and was like, "Oh, I see you still got one of your sister's dries. I've been trying to get the dry from her forever. Can I get it for $500?" So my sister said, she told her, listen, I'm not telling you what my sister sells. Like, she don't even sell a dry anymore. So I was like, really? Okay. So for those of you, and then I'll get into this video. For those of you that's still asking for that dry, and I keep telling you guys that everything now is pre-mixed. You want a bag of dry, it's 1000. You can email me for that. And I'm going to put a video up because I'm so serious about that. I'm like, then maybe now people stop asking. You really want it that bad, and you know I don't sell it in that version anymore, you'll pay that $1,000. But getting into today's video. So remember I told you guys that when I switched over from the dry version, right, hey, when I switched over from the dry version and went into the premix, this is how it's made, guys. I'm going to show you again. So just imagine a lot of this, because I have this in buckets. So imagine a lot of this, right? Imagine a lot of this. This was at the bottom of this. If you look in here, you can see it. You can see it. So what I do is I take a bunch of the dry. And I put it in this huge container and I add the water, because remember, my dry is already mixed up. All the ingredients that I need, they're already in it. And I got mine from that blue container that I have. Y'all know I have that big that I used to stir it and all that. I still have some. So this is potent. But look at these. Look, y'all. Let me show you one thing. Look at these little cute sample bottles. So these are the sample bottles that I'm sending to the UK, as well as this size. But look at these samples. If I have enough of these, I may put some of these sample bottles actually on the website for like $25 or something like that. But in the UK, I'm sending them so she could give them. I'm not giving them on my website. You know, UK, I'm trying something different out there. But I didn't realize it's a lot of product. It's like 3 ounces of this. So this is a lot. Especially somebody that got short hair, they just put it in. You can keep this for a minute. So these are the sample bottles. But anyway, so remember how when you guys used to get the dry, you would take it out, you would add water, you would let it sit overnight. Now you do not have to do that. I've made it much easier for you guys so that now when you get the products, you can just use it. And I put a natural preservative in it. Which looks like this. Looks like rice, doesn't it? This is all natural. This is what goes into it to keep it from getting microorganisms, bacteria, anything that's going to be bad. So that means that now when you get your Miracle Growth Water bottle, if you don't use it right away, it's still going to be good. If you open it, use it, you still have more left, you don't use it for the next 2-3 weeks, it's still going to be good. So that is the advantage of getting it pre-mixed. Because when you were getting it dry, remember you had to throw it out after 7 days. But a lot of you guys were emailing me telling me, hey, you know I had that bag for like a year. You know that bag that I paid $65 for years ago when you first started? I still have some. Yeah. These cost $75 when they're on sale, $100 when they're not on sale. This 10-ounce bag used to be $65 and you were getting like 30 of these out of this. So I was like, we're not doing that anymore. You know, I'm a businesswoman, so we're not doing that anymore. So what I do again, so that you guys can know, it's the same thing, if not better, because now when I put it on, the way that I make this, I let it sit for 2 to 7 days, right? Then I put the products in it that stops the fermentation, that stops everything. So I let it get nice and potent for you guys, so that when I pour it off of the rice, you're gonna get the best results as if you're at home making it yourself. But now I've cut out all that time. So remember, This is what it looks like. So that is the dry rice at the bottom. You see it? That's the dry rice and all of the other products at the bottom. So I take this. Right now, I'm just pouring it in this, and then I actually pour it in a bottle and I seal it, and then you guys get it. So it's way better, guys, because somebody, I guess, that hasn't been watching me or whatever, they were like, well, is it the same? I really, really want the dry. I really would prefer the dry. You want the dry, but you don't want to pay for it. Like, this is years later. When I first gave you guys 10 ounces of the dry in a Ziploc years ago, that's because you guys were asking me about the product. I didn't plan on selling it. I didn't even know how I was going to give it to you guys and what I was going to charge you. I just wanted you guys to, boom, get some hair growth. But now, fast forward to today, remember, I'm a trademark company. I'm about to now blow up because I know the father ain't going to have me do something that's not going to be lucrative for me because I'm his child. So I'm about to blow up in the UK. So, this is something that I've been selling 3-4 years now. So it's not going to be the same. Everything's different. And like I said, if you want the dry is what I make this off of. So if you want the dry, pay $1,000 for the bag. It's going to last you. Look at it as if you're buying, because you're going to get about 30 of these out of it, 20, at least 30 bottles out of it. So if somebody gets the dry, I'll probably send you the smaller bottle so that you can really get like your 30, your whatever you're going to get out of it, depending on how you make it. So do the math. We went through this about a year ago. Do the math. If you can get 30 bottles out of a 10-ounce bag, and 30 bottles would normally cost you $75 to $100, look how much money you would save. So if you want in dry, because I know y'all still emailing me, can I get the dry, please? I just like the dry better. I'm traveling, I'm this, I'm that. Okay, I will make a deal with you. If you want a 10-ounce bag of dry that I no longer sell because I make it into this now, if you want the dry that bad, send me an email. Cash at me $1,000 or have them do it through PayPal or whatever, and you can get your 10-ounce bag of dry that will last you a year. Other than that, if you don't want to take that route, buy the bag, buy the bottle, and this is a big bottle right now. Look, see the regular size bottle versus this one? I think I still have this one as a promo on the website for the price of this one, $75. So you can either spend $75 and be happy and use it and keep repurchasing, or you can keep begging me for something that I told you guys I no longer offer to the public anymore, which is the dry, because that's something that I make as a business, and then I make my bulk out of that. But if you still want to dry that bag, it's $1,000 for the bag. That, yes, I'm going to put a video up probably after this, after I come out the lab. And yeah, you asking for something that I no longer sell, but I told you guys I don't sell it in the dry version, but I still sell it in the premix. Look, I mean in the ready to go mix. So when you buy this, you gotta make it. You gotta wait a day, then you use it, and then after 7 days, you have to throw out what you've made. When you buy this, you just shake it up, use it. If you have more, close that cap down, put it on your shelf. Next time you shampoo your hair, take it back out. Use it again. If you still got more, use it again. But the shelf life is excellent, guys. The shelf life is months and 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 months. And it's cheaper for you to buy it this way. But if you're like, listen, I started out with the dry. I love it. I'm happy with a bag because then I ain't got to order nothing else from you for the rest of the year. Then you buy the bag of dry for $1,000. Does that make sense? Then you buy the bag of dry for $1,000. Yeah, and you're still saving. You're still saving. Hey, Brenda. Thank you. See, look at Love My Hair 24. She says she still has 4 bags of dry. You see? Because, see, when I was doing, let me tell you how she probably still has 4 bags. When I was doing, specials and sales and different things like that, when I told you guys I'm about to discontinue selling the dry because I'm going to go straight to the premix, a lot of people lucked up on it. So if she has 4 bags, then that means that she's going to have those bags for a minute, for some years. So she could just keep making her rice water over and over and over again. That's why I love my hair. Her hair is probably down to her waist by now because her hair grew a lot. So it does work. The products do work. Yes, the products do work. But again, I think when people email me, they're looking at it like, if I could just get that bag for $65 or for $100, I don't have to keep buying it from her, and I could just make my own, or I could resell it, or just whatever you got in your plans that you want to do. But no. So yeah, for those of you that's still asking for the dry, because you're emailing me, I'm like, I ain't heard from you in 3 years. Like, oh, I ordered from you back in such and such. I need some more dry. I'm like, that was 2 years ago. You just running out your dry, so y'all know I was like, oh, heck no. If I cursed, I'd have been like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Shoot, I don't need nothing lasting you that daggone long. You want it again, pay the $1,000. Or just buy it how I sell it now. Yes, or just buy it how I sell it now. But, who is that? Okay. The good thing, though, the good thing that I do like, though, guys, is that, and I know I'm joking, but I'm serious about that $1,000. You want a bag, you gonna pay that stack. But I just appreciate the fact that you guys know that the products work, and you trying to do anything to get them. So that in itself speaks volumes. Because if my products did not work, you would not be emailing me, begging me for the one that you know I discontinued the way that it was, but you can now purchase it like this. So that just speaks volumes in itself. I mean, the products do work. No, sharing mine with no one. Nope, Love My Hair 74 says she ain't sharing hers with nobody. Brenda says she not sharing hers either. Yeah, y'all didn't know. I sent Brenda just like a little cute care package just as a thank you, because she always just randomly sends me stuff. So I sent her this cute care package, and the dry was in it. A bag for her. So, yep. Kat said she ain't sharing hers either. So yeah, so if anybody's gonna watch this video and the next one that I'm gonna put up that's gonna have all the proof of why it works and all of that, that's gonna be funny. That video might go viral because I'm gonna put on sale now. Rice water or dry rice $1,000. I'm gonna put something like that in the comments. Let's bring them haters on over. So that's gonna be funny when I put that video up. Yeah. But I love y'all. But I mean, do you blame me? Like, and I'm gonna ask you guys, what would you sell a dry for? Don't now look at it from a consumer standpoint, not from your standpoint. If you know that y'all, the ones that have it, right, that you know it's been lasting you for so long, and y'all know what I sell these for, be honest. What would you sell a bag of dry for? Be honest. Don't be like, such, no. Be honest. Yeah. Don't say it from a customer standpoint. Say it from like if this was your business. And you know you don't even sell it. And Love My Hair, you be the best person because I see, and girl, I see you doing your thing. I just been so busy. But I see you doing your thing. Congratulations on all of your new products. Like I saw your bracelets. I know you have the candles. Congratulations. Keep it up, my sister. Ooh, this stuff's strong. Girl, y'all, this stuff is potent. Ooh. This stuff is strong. Look. Look at that. It is strong. So, Kat said the dry is worth about $2,000. See? See? Because you're making your own. It's like you getting it wholesale to make your own product. Yep, Nisha said that lady offered her $500 for that bag that she showed. Talking about, I've been trying to get some dry from your sister for the longest. She said, you're not getting my products that my sister sells. I'm not selling you that. I was like, wow. She told me that today. She was like, yeah, and make sure, I think, a bit more. Right. My sister was like, make sure you tell them that if you go live today. She was like, that's crazy. I said, that's off the chain. But it works, y'all. Y'all saw my hair. It works. And y'all seen all of the customers' hair. But you can use this and get the same results. You can use this and get the same results. Love My Hair said, thank you so much. Yep, she said $500 5-ounce bag. See? You see there? $1,000 10-ounce bag. That's double the price. Yeah, for real. For real. So yeah, so when y'all emailing me, it's like you're not getting my 10-ounce bag for $65, $100, $200. No, I sell it pre-mixed in a 12-ounce bottle for $75 to $100. And this is what makes this. And you can get so many more. No, 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 no. Spend that stack or spend a little bit more. Right. Look, spend that stack. So yeah, so I said maybe if I put it out there that it's $1,000, maybe they'll stop asking me for it. You know? That's just like if Coca-Cola only brings out cherry Coke once in a while, you're not gonna keep emailing Coca-Cola saying, well, can I just get some cherry Coke? They're like, oh, that's seasonal, you know. Or can I get this? Or I used to, no, it don't work that way. So yeah, you want that dry? Oh, the dry work better. No, you think I'm gonna charge you a little bit less for the dry. Them days is over. Better get this premix. Shoot, this stuff is super, super potent. I mean, the premix ready to, look, better get this ready to use. See that? Look at that. Remember when you guys used to buy the one that I used to forget about? Y'all remember that? About a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Remember I would go out of town a lot, and then I would make it, and then in the like the milk jug, and I would forget about it, and you guys used to go crazy to get that one. Well, that's what this is, but better. You guys know that because you guys are still ordering it. I'm sold out of this right now. That's why I'm in here filling up some more bottles. I did the buy one get one free with the big size, like with the larger size. Look at all that at the bottom. All that's going in here. That's why I tell you guys to make sure you shake it up. Remember, when you read it, it says shake it. Yeah. So, you know. Yeah. Miracle Growth Water came a long way. But I want to see what people comment to when I put that it's $1,000. I can't wait to put that video out and see the comments. Look at that. And I just made this a couple of days ago, so it's super, you know, it's done everything, and I put the stuff in it to stop the fermentation today. So I let it ferment for some days, you know. I let it ferment for some days. But now, because I've run out, I think it might be 2 on the website, or I might have added 6, but there's nothing on my shelf. I have no Miracle Growth Water on the shelf whatsoever. Whew, it's strong, y'all. Super strong. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that. You know this ain't nothing like what you making at home. And let me tell you why this is better than what you making at home. Let me just tell you why. Because the only way you can make it, then see, you can't even do it. Because if you use your whole bag, you know, when you're making yours at home off the dry, you're using probably a little bit because you're trying to make it last. You're not using like probably half a cup. See, me, I make it. So I'm going to use half a cup. I'm going to use more so that I can really get those ingredients on it. So imagine how when you guys get this, and look how much of rice that is in there. Look at all that. All that at the bottom is rice water. So you're getting super, super, super potent. That's why I'm like, why are people still asking for the dry? I don't get it. So when you got your dry, I know it says use a tablespoon or a teaspoon. Listen, I'll be using about that much, but that's just me. But I make the product, but you know. Just saying. So yeah. Don't go cheap on yourself trying to make it last, because you might probably not even getting all the full benefits from it. Trying to be like, well, I'm just going to use this, or, you know, and don't reuse it, because I'm telling you, when you reuse it, it's not the same. Like, you might decide, I make it, and then, oh, well, I'm just going to use that same rice. If it's sat for a week, it's not even potent anymore. But whatever you do with your product, when you get it, is your business, as long as you're not trying to resell it. Because then that's a lawsuit. Because I don't let people resell my products. And that's in the disclaimer. You're probably not even reading it. Yeah. So, now you give it to somebody, that's your business. But if I see that it's trying to be resold, I'm suing. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So does anybody have any questions? I love it. This product has come a long way, y'all. I went back and was looking at some of the old videos. I was like, man, Miracle Growth Water came a long way. with all the other products. And I'm actually oh, and I'm making some more of the aloe vera capsule Miracle Growth Water leave-in conditioner, the whip one, because I'm running out of that too. Thank you. Thank you so much. She said the products are bomb. Thank you. I tried. You know. Look, you know them people in the UK, when my girl gives them a sample, they're going to be like, this is a sample bottle? Good gracious. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Sample bottle. I just had to put the label on it. But y'all know, look, what they say, go big or go home. I got to do it big. You know, I got to do it big. If I want them to know that these products work, I'm going to give them a good size and got to do it big. So they're going to use that sample and they're going to come back to her like it's cracked. Like, hey, whatever that was that you got, listen, I need some more. I need some more. And remember, if you're new watching my videos, these products are chemical free. No chemicals. I don't do chemicals. Everything is all natural. Even my preservatives are all natural. And you see how all this is at the bottom? So now y'all get to see how I do it. I'm going to stir that up. Pour a little bit of this back in so I can get more of that. But I love the Miracle Growth Water. I remember when that was the only product that I actually made. I sold so much Miracle Growth Water and so much hair products. It's amazing. So I thank you guys. And I always make sure that I shake it up. So it's time consuming doing this, guys, but this is the work that goes into this. Okay? Miracle Growth Water is still poured by hand. Y'all know this is my baby. So it's still poured by hand. This doesn't go in a machine that fills the bottles. We still do this by hand. Yeah. So. And it is strong. Look, what that say? It ain't just rice. Miracle Growth Water, it ain't just rice. And then even though you see I'm still working in here, I still fill this back. So let me show you guys what you hear whipping. It's that look, it's that whip conditioner. See? I just added the color recently, but see that? So I let that whip for a while. And remember, guys, the whipped conditioner is Miracle Growth Water. Remember I used to sell the hair growth tonic? That's actually the one that's aloe vera and everything else that's in it. It's the Miracle Growth Water and the hair growth tonic mixed together and those oils that I put in that. Yeah. So you notice how I have not been selling the spray hair growth tonic anymore because now I mix that with the Miracle Growth Water, and then I make it into a whip with the different oils and the butters and stuff that I have for that. So that is amazing for the hair. Amazing. So if nothing else, listen, I've been stepping it up so that our hair can stay hydrated, it can grow, and all that good stuff. Your money was sent to your PayPal account. Yes. Okay. Sorry. All right, so now when you get the Miracle Growth Water bottles, you guys always know I do this. I put a seal on it so it doesn't spill out when it's shipped. And then, depending on which tops I have, but I have these flip tops, right? So I just have to label these now. See? Any questions? Is it raining? Oh. Any questions? Just let that whip flow. Any questions? So see, this is not done by a company, guys. This is all done by me. All right? And all the stuff that you see has to be purchased. I don't get anything sent to me for free. Top. See, done manually. I don't have a machine putting these on for me because remember, I'm a small business. So everything I still do by hand. I still do myself. I literally still do everything myself. My hands are the machine. So this takes time. It takes time. Yep, but you guys get to watch and see, so thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So do you see what goes into all of this? Yeah. I'm not a $1 million company or $1 billion company where I have this big old, warehouse with all these machines and the machines, run the bottles through, add the product to it, put these things on. This is done manually, guys. This is done with my own two hands. Either I'm doing it or my husband does it. As far as product making, I'm still the only one that makes the product. So that's how that works. We stir that a little bit more. So yeah, everything's done by hand. But I do it with love and care. This is my baby. This is products that I make. So not products that I'm selling for somebody else that some other company made. These are products I make with my own two hands. So, So it makes a difference, guys. To me anyway. It makes a difference. And they work. So it'd be a different story if they didn't work. Y'all know I don't have on my glasses. I am so proud and encouraged by you and your entrepreneurship and your commitment to your product being all natural. Thank you. Thank you, Deb. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, from day one, we don't need all those things in our hair, guys. That stuff that's not natural does not work. For years, I used to wonder why my hair would just get to a certain point and it wouldn't grow anymore. Yes, I was using what I thought at the time was good products, but it wasn't growing my hair. My hair was staying dry. It was staying hard. It was staying brittle. It was staying all of that stuff. So I noticed with it being all natural, with all the products not having all those extra things in it, it's so much better. My hair is so soft, so shiny, so moisturized. It doesn't get hard anymore. It's so thick, so healthy, so long. Like this is a wig, guys. So my natural hair is longer than this. This is a wig. I love this wig, but yeah. But so it's just a difference. So I make products that I know I want to use on myself. I did a test a couple of weeks ago, and I used just a little. I'm not gonna name the product, but I said let me just see the difference. Cause I was like maybe I'm just caught up on my product. Man, that stuff dried my hair out so bad. I'm used to my hair being hydrated from just my shampoo. So I was like, oh no, I'll stick to my natural products. I do not want my hair dry and popping off. Because y'all know when your hair is dry, it will pop off. So remember, guys, we started out with Miracle Growth Water. So even if you can't afford everything in my line, definitely get the Miracle Growth Water. That's all we had for the first 2 years was Miracle Growth Water. That's all we had. Go back and look at the videos from 2016, 2017. That's all we had was the Miracle Growth Water. All we had was this. And I just kept enhancing it. That's all we had. And this is this already made. But that's all we had. And our hair grew like crazy. You guys know because you guys still use the product. Your hair grew like crazy. Got healthier, got thicker, got longer, filled in your spots. I love it. This product is here to stay, guys. This was not a trend. And that's what I used to tell people. My products are not a trend. They work. It takes a lot of research, a lot of dedication, a lot of prayer to get these products to where, you know, they need to do what I say that they can do. You know? But that whip, if y'all haven't bought that whip leave-in, that's the best leave-in that I have made yet. All you gotta do when you wanna reactivate it is wet your hair. Your hair will love you. It'll never go dry, ever. You guys know you can put products in your hair and you'd be like 2 days later, you're like, oh, man, my hair is so dry. But that whip leave-in that I've just made, I don't know how I could top that. Seriously. And I'm not just, you know, I'm not being cocky because y'all know I'm very humble and I'm very grateful. But I don't know how I could ever top that one. I just always, when I make stuff, I look for ways to make it better. You know, I always look for ways to make it better. So, it's amazing. That's all I'm going to say. It is amazing. And I'm going to have to make some more. But I'm just going to try to get this done. Get these bottles together. But yeah, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. Yeah. And, you know, I thank you guys, anybody that's watching me that may be new. I cannot wait until you try the products. Because you're going to love it. Your hair is definitely going to thank you for it. This is a product like nothing else out there. These products work fast. Fast. That's the good thing about them. They don't, you know, you don't have to wait months and months and months. Y'all know how we order stuff. Because we see the pictures and we believe the hype. Well, I don't do that anymore. But we believe the hype and we like, shoo. And then you don't get the same results. And then now you mad. Because you done spent your money. But the facade of somebody with long hair blinded you and had you fooled. Which is why what I told y'all, I keep my hair covered. Don't go by my hair. Go by the people using it. Because I can tell you anything. Go by the customers. Their hair is the truth. Their hair is, you know, whether or not it actually works. So. Can we use the Miracle Growth Water Strengthening Conditioner and the rice water doing the same? Yeah. Yeah, you can. Sure can. Yep. Because you have to remember even though the deep conditioner has some Miracle Growth Water in it, it has other things in it to really hydrate the hair. So yes. So you can use them the same day. I mean, anytime that you use my Miracle Growth Water, you should be using some type of hair conditioner afterwards anyway. Anytime you use the Miracle Growth Water, always follow with a hair conditioner. Once you rinse it, always follow it up with a conditioner. Every time. You should always be following it up with a conditioner. All right? And remember, for the leave-in is like, you know, remember some of you used to try to leave the Miracle Growth Water in your hair and I was like, you got to rinse it out? Well, that's why I made that leave-in. So that leave-in can be your last step. And that way your hair is still growing. Y'all got to keep that in mind. That leave-in has a lot of Miracle Growth Water in it. So that way your hair can still continue to maximize hair growth. And all the benefits of everything that this has, but in a whip leave-in. Okay? And like I was telling Kat yesterday, I'm not even gonna do any. I'm not gonna do two separate. I'm only gonna do the aloe vera leave-in because I feel like that one is a lot more moisturizing and hydrating than just the regular Miracle Growth Water leave-in. I think that one is better. So that's the one I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do two to confuse people. I want you guys to have the one that I feel like is more hydrating. And remember that Kupasu butter is in it. Ginger's in it. Peppermint's in it. Garlic, onions in it. A lot of stuff is in it, guys. It's just amazing. It is really, really, truly amazing. All those ingredients that's in that daggone whip leave-in. Because it's Miracle Growth Water. Like, so I literally, when I make it, I pour some of this in it. And then that hair growth tonic, I pour some of that.